Hi Leo, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. We're gonna see what messages want to come through for you, get some insights, see what you got going on, what's coming towards you, anything you might need to know right now. If this reading is helpful or insightful, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and private readings are available down below. And also, happy freaking birthday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday season. Can't believe that. I mean, wait. When does the sun move into Leo? Sorry. I think this might be like the last day of Leo season. Whenever the sun moves into Virgo, I think it's like 20th or the 21st. So actually, you might be a cusper if your birthday is today. Wow, I can't believe it. Anyways, all right. Eclipse season's upon us. It's crazy. Crazy times, crazy energy in the air. I hope you're doing well though. Let's see what you got going on, Leo. We have Starseed. Oh, me flipping the card. Starseed, what lights you up? Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh, you're definitely being called towards something bigger than what it is you're already doing. There's some sort of deep calling that you have, a deeper purpose, something that is going to be very fulfilling, and it's being activated during this time of your life. I definitely feel like eclipse season is going to be poignant for a lot of you. I think that there could be some big changes in terms of a living situation, in terms of your job, maybe change in career path for a few of you, maybe a change in a relationship. Some of you are entering a relationship. Some of you are exiting a relationship. There's a lot of big changes that are in the air. And at times you may wonder, well, why is this happening? This isn't what I asked for. This isn't what I wanted. Why is the universe punishing me? Why am I being put through such challenges? It is happening because it's preparing you for an amazing blessing, an amazing future. And it's like you wouldn't be, it's like, how do I put it in the right terms? You're becoming the person you need to be in order to have these things, or to have this love, or to have this money. Like the person you are today, you are changing into the person you are, like person of your dreams. Well, it's not even, oh, sign message for those looking for love, those calling in love, romance. You right now are becoming the person of your dreams. Like the person of your dreams and what they're needing in a relationship, the kind of person that they require, you are becoming that, and they are becoming the person you require. Like, oh my God, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like you are aligning, and even like, don't even apply that to romance, but even like relationships, job, relationships, career, partnerships, collaborations, friendships, like the person you are today and who you are stepping into, who you are becoming. There's this alignment I'm seeing, like honestly in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like gears, like 2, 3, 4 gears that are fitting and slotting into place. They're working together, like things are aligning for you. Even if it feels like it's confusing or intense or doesn't quite make sense, your heart is being cracked wide open for you to love. It's like, what's worth living if you haven't let yourself love freely? Or I don't know, I kind of lost the plot. I kind of lost the point of that message, but I trust that it's for a reason. Trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? There's something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Now you just gotta gain the courage, or it's like you have the courage. Now it's time for you to just shoot your shot, or take the chance, or just get going. I think it's time for you to just put your foot down, start walking, start talking, start making a few phone calls. There's something that lights you up. Whatever that is, you got to follow that and put more of your energy towards that. So there's something in your life that's lighting you up, Leo. What is that? Comment down below if you want to share. Would love to hear back from you. There's something that lights you up that's meant for you to pursue on a deeper level. It's part of your calling, it's part of your purpose, and it's something that is going to like crack open your heart. We have the Two of Swords. So there, I'm seeing resistance. This is about your wish fulfillment here. Nine of Cups is at the bottom. So you're going back and forth. Logic versus your heart versus your soul versus your ego, your mind. We have the Sun in the reverse. It's like right now what you're choosing was at the bottom. King of Swords. You're being way too logical. And I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but right now, what are you choosing? And is that really making you happy? Because that Sun in the reverse shows that there's something that you're just not fulfilled by anymore. And you're trying to convince yourself, you're trying to reason yourself, you're trying to justify with that King of Swords, using your logic, using your smarts, using your brain, using your intelligence, right? You have to be wise about this. The Moon and then the Five of Swords, but something's causing more harm than good. Three of Cups, some of you is overindulgence, substance abuse, or maybe it's not taking care of your body. We have Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, surrounding yourself with people that are always just gossiping or talking a bunch of crap, but never actually about goals and future and potential and dreams. Surrounding yourself with people that are very surface level and shallow, or people that are very petty and they get off from causing people harm. Let's see, the King of Swords and the Moon. I feel like your intuition's trying to tell you something about these people or about this path, but you could be in denial about it, or you're trying to reason or justify. I don't know, we need some more on this, but Two of Swords with the Sun in the reverse. Oh, now we have a Queen of Swords. Air energy. Some of you dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We have quite a bit of air energy. Oh, my nail broke. No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't have a nail file down here. I should have one in my studio, but I don't. I should. Anyways, it's fine. It is what it is. Gotta let go. Gotta detach, right? Queen of Swords, and that's a big fucking stack. Devil in the reverse, though. We'll take it. With the Hangman reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. All these cards are going to be in the reverse, I bet. Hermit reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, all those cards flipped out in the reverse here. But I feel like this is what you're freeing yourself from, or removing yourself from, or clearing out of your life, which isn't the easiest. But I will say that 10 of Swords in reverse tells me the worst is over. We only going up from here, babes. We only going up from here. But my gosh, I mean, complete flip around. Some situations where you felt stuck or trapped, but not anymore, or you're seeing, you're kind of recognizing your part to play, or your role to play in this situation. Anyways, that's a lot. Queen of Swords. So I feel like you could be... Well, you're still very logical at this point in your journey, where you're at with things, with life. But I feel there's something you're in the process of creating. Chariot, or like you're getting ready to take some sort of action in the near future. Three of Cups at the bottom. There's some sort of celebration or something you will be celebrating, some sort of win. So we'll take that. Some of you could be moving. You want to have people that are willing to join you as long as they're not slowing you down, right? As long as they ain't dead weight, as long as they aren't complicating matters and making it more difficult. Want to make sure that those that are tagging along, they are pulling their weight. It's, you know, what we see in this chariot, they are both saddling up the seahorse, getting ready to go on their wild adventure. So it's like, if you're hiring a bunch of people, you want to make sure who you're hiring, they're capable and certified and they know what they're doing. They know their shit. So I don't know, maybe you're in a position like that. Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Cups. I don't know, I'm doing a reading differently. In the other readings, I was pulling all the cards and then reading it. And why am I reading it like card by card? I don't know. Whatever. That's just how I'm feeling intuitively right now. Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Cups. There's going to be some conversations in the next little while that will be a bit uncomfortable, actually. Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles. But it's like business talk, or it's serious talks, or it's talks about the future. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you, this could be about like parenthood or becoming a parent, or if you're in a relationship, this could be talks about like you're building your lives together. Okay, maybe someone has a lot of fear about the future, Nine of Swords, and then the Four of Wands, wanting to take things slow, or wanting to just kind of like, can we just be here in the present? Why do we always have to be on to the next, on to the next, on to the next? Can we just be here in the moment and just appreciate? I'm feeling anxious, like you got me stressing out. Like that's what this person's like. Knight of Pentacles, they like to take their time. They like to take their time and just have everything in order. And anyway, so I'm seeing some conversations taking place with you and some of these people about the future and like investments or future plans, future goals, future endeavors. And the Chariot's like, let's get going. Let's get on to this race. Like, it's not a race though. But for some reason, when I said the Chariot, it makes me think of like horse racing. I don't know why I got that image in my mind's eye. Do you feel like you're having to compete with others, or something about competition? Maybe you're in a competition or entering some sort of competition. Maybe it's a giveaway. All right, what's going on for Leo? These two cards flipping out. Queen of Wands with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Why are you giving to something that's already done, or it's finished, or it's empty, but you keep fueling the fire? It's like kicking a dead horse. Oh, talk about horse racing. No. Oh, no. But like, sometimes shit comes out of my mouth and I'm like, why did I say that? Whatever. Okay. High Priestess at the bottom. I gotta look at some of these things. Hold on. High Priestess, Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. I see you wanting to like flaunt your success, or you want people to know. You kind of want to, it's kind of like rubbing salt in someone's wound. Like you want others to know, especially those you've had endings with or fallout with. You kind of, in a way, it kind of fuels you knowing that they see how far you've come. They're witnessing you, your success, your journey, your not upbringing, but just like how you've bounced back from failures, from losses, from taking a few hits. You get some sort of satisfaction by like proving people wrong, or like those who doubted you, those who didn't believe in you. It seems like, because that Ten of Swords reverse is bringing back up like the hard times where you were done wrong, you were played, you were stolen from, you were backstabbed, okay? It's bringing that up. Now it's in the reverse, which tells me like that's in the past. It's still energy that's lingering, or something that you're feeding into, or you think about a lot, or you're contemplating about it a lot. Or maybe this is some deep shadow work being brought up for you to clear out from your energetic field. Maybe there's still some more lessons that you're learning. They may not be in your life no more, but you're still learning from those experiences, right? We got Pisces energy over here. If you got any Piscean placements, we have that lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 7th of September, which could be very poignant. And I am seeing, going back to what we were saying earlier, there's going to be some changes in regards to some of the people that you may be meeting, divine encounters, or even divine separations. But I'm seeing this, we're talking about something new being born here, or like a new era being born in a relationship that's already established, or if this is someone new that's coming into your life, someone who celebrates you, someone who sees you, someone who has the same work ethic. Six of Wands and the Hierophant. I was gonna say Hangman. It's not the Hangman. Nearly bit my tongue. This is Taurus energy. There's someone that you are calling in who has the same work ethic, or someone who is just as hardworking. Maybe they have achieved more success than you, or they make more money than you, or they're in a higher position, a powerful position that may be able to like bump you up in your career or in your success. Like I'm seeing like success story taking place. All right, I don't know. Is this really making sense? Is it resonating? Comment down below. We're at like 14 minutes. Okay. Definitely feel like you're here to inspire people. You're here to like wake up the world. You're here to like kind of challenge people's beliefs. Going back to this Two of Swords and the Sun in the reverse. I feel like you're just this soul who has a lot of brightness, a lot of light, and it inspires some and it intimidates others. Like some are intimidated by you. What's going on for Leo? There we go. Strength in the reverse. Okay, that's your energy. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. I need some more on this. Queen of Cups. Why is this in the reverse too? All these cards flipping out reverse. Magicians at the bottom. What's this talking about? This is bringing up your emotional strength. Oh, you're tired of being strong all the time. You're tired. 10 of Wands at the bottom. This, I think this came out in Sagi's reading somewhere. I can't remember the details, but I did the reading before yours. You're tired of being strong all the fucking time. Oh my God. You know what? You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't. You're allowed to be human. We're not some AI robot. I say that sometimes too. It's so fucking funny. But you're not. You are human. You are a soul having a human experience. You are here to learn, to experience highs and lows, everything in between. It's not the easiest of journeys, but you know, you make the best out of it. Strength in reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. I feel like it's time to stop like avoiding yourself or avoiding your emotional needs. It's like you could be neglecting yourself at this time or trying to convince yourself like, no, you're fine. You don't need nothing. Everything's perfect. Everything's fine. Everything's great. But strength in reverse, like you've got to be really tired. You could probably use a hug. I'm sending you big love, big hugs your way. Strength in reverse. Yeah. You may be feeling like taken advantage of right now, or there may be some people that they just, I don't know, they just feel very comfortable around you and they overshare, but it's to the point where it feels like they're crossing a boundary or it's manipulative at some point in time. 5 of Cups. You just, if you're going through a hard time, it's like, where is the love? Where's the support? Because you be checking up on people that you care about. You make sure that your loved ones are okay. But what about when it's reversed and you've gone silent? You've gone a little cold. You've been in a mood. You've been feeling a little off. Do they check up on you? Do they support you? Show up for you? Maybe you're seeing things a little bit differently now. Those that you've bent over backwards for, would they do the same? Would they lie for you? Would they cry for you? Would they die for you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But like, you know, okay, so 10 of Wands is at the bottom. We have the Devil reverse and we have the Lovers. I do see you freeing yourself from some relationships, soul contracts that are unhealthy, that are toxic, that are limiting you, that are weighing you down or slowing you down, holding you back. Yeah, honestly, there's some people that you are having to create some space or some distance, right? Even if you love them, you can love them from afar and wish them well, but still not let them in your life. Or you can have boundaries, give a little less, because some people, you know, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, and you're kind of over that. Or I see you breaking out of this cage. You broke out of this cage and you're not interested in getting back in there. Hell no. You just getting your freedom, your independence. You're finally slingshotting forwards, and the last thing you want is to get back into that cage. It's like an animal in a cage, like in a zoo, just being watched and observed. Now, that's a whole other thing we could talk about, and I don't feel like it, and that's irrelevant to this reading, so we're not going to go down that road, because not all zoos are bad, you know? Animal sanctuaries, I support that. Save those animals. But anyways, that's irrelevant. What a reading, Leo. I mean, like, where do we go from here? Do we want to just try a different deck? Let's do this one, actually. Yeah, because right now I'm like, do I need to clarify? Okay, let's actually, I'm wrong. Let me clarify this. The Two of Swords and then the Sun in the reverse. Because why? You're conflicted, you're on the fence. something or someone blocking your light. Like I'm a little, we need to dive a little deeper into this. Two of Swords for Leo. There is something that's challenging you, right? Even if it's situations that aren't the most favorable or aren't the most ideal with the Sun in reverse, right? It might be something that doesn't really bring you joy, but it is building up your strength. It is building up your tolerance. It's like strength training. You know, you feel the burn, you feel those muscles on fire, you want to quit, your lungs on fire, you're running a mile, marathon, whatever. You're like, oh, I just want to quit. But it's like there's something telling you, keep going, keep going. So it's like you're training, you're getting stronger. I'm hearing you've been training for this for lifetimes. We have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. There's something that you're planning for your future, but it scares the living crap out of you. Or you're on the fence, like your mind is keeping you stuck. What are you so afraid of? Change? Knight of Swords is at the bottom. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. I'm hearing losing control. Ace of Pentacles is also underneath that. Jumping into something that is permanent, that you can't back out of. Maybe you're trying to reason with yourself, or you're second guessing your capabilities, or like, is this really what you want? You know, this is a big decision for some of y'all. We have Five of Wands with the Ten of Swords. You could also be on the fence. For those that are in a relationship or a job, or you're in this place in your life where like, well, do I stay or do I go? You're so conflicted on whether or not you should end this. If you're in an environment that's very unstable and it's not serving you, let me just tell you, this eclipse season, it's wiping it out of your life. Ten of Swords is all about endings. This conflict, this drama, this instability, this tension, this fire, this heat. I know you're a fire sign. I know you're ruled by the sun, but this heat, whew, you just can't keep on going on. You're burning yourself out. This ain't, is this worth the fight? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. We have Knight of Wands at the bottom, Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't even matter. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter either knights. They're both approaching the Devil. Ooh, so I'm hearing you can, I'm hearing you can do this the hard way or the easy way. I'm also hearing you can do this the quick way or the slow way. So if you're ripping off a Band-Aid, you want to take it off little by little and torture yourself, or you want to just rip that fucking thing off. Like, I would say rip that shit off, but oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of crazy because they're literally, both of them are facing the Devil. It's like there's something you're having to deal with or confront or face head on. I'm trying to remember what your other readings were like, and I can't really recall. I just feel like we've had something similar like this for you, Leo. It's about whether or not you should stay or go or to end something. Clearly this is not working, but there's no way to avoid this. I don't know, man. And Sun in reverse, what's this about? Sun in reverse for Leo. These cards are talking. Two of Wands, crossroads again, and then the Lovers, which is more of that crossroads, choices, decisions, commitments, and also involving other people. Or it could just be between you, yourself, your soul. You know, logically, this side makes sense. Spiritually, intuitively, other path makes more sense, and you're just like, fuck, what do you do here? And what's at the bottom? Four of Pentacles. I see you just holding back. Holding back, resisting, clinging on, Hierophant, the Moon, hanging on to what's familiar. Underneath that, we do have Two of Cups, Page of Cups. Maybe you're going to be talking with somebody, and there's going to be some more clarity around the new moon in Virgo. You're definitely dedicated towards something here. Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. I see that you're not the type to just like give up easy or quit. But I think it's also, when we talk about the Hierophant and the Moon, it's like bigger picture, thinking about the bigger picture, and like, where is this leading you for the long term? And is this truly something that's serving you? Or is this directing you somewhere better? If you're not truly happy with the situation that you're at right now, this is the best time to make adjustments, as we're in eclipse season and it's only going to get stronger. The energy is very new, like the eclipse energy, like we're just barely entering the eclipse season. Like around September, we're going to be feeling it. We're going to be in the thick of it. Okay. So I'm just saying, it's time to start really thinking about those things. Where are we at? 25 minutes? I'm just feeling like, what should I pull to wrap this up? Because I'm just not, you know what? Let me pull you some animal cards. Let's pull a few animal cards because I don't want to go on much longer, but I just kind of want to get some advice. Let's get some advice for whoever's resonating with this reading. Let's get you some advice here on like how to move forwards best to your ability. What advice you got for Leo and how they can move forwards to get their desired outcome or best outcome? If you're like, I don't know what I want the outcome to be, let's just look at the best potential timeline that you can shift to. What advice you got, Spirit, for Leo? Any advice for Leo? We got the fish. Okay. Oh, the cobra too. Hello. And the hummingbird. Okay. Bottom, camel. All right. So first of all, with the fish, go with the flow. Easier said than done. Very easier said than done. And honestly, go with the flow for now, but not for like permanent, for like long term, you know, but just when the fish comes out, this is showing that there is a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of currents right now taking you to places that you maybe didn't anticipate, you didn't really expect, you didn't really volunteer for, but here you are. You got to surrender to it, okay? You also this is advice to ground yourself, anchor your emotions, okay? Emotions may be really all over the map, and that's okay, right? You're feeling the heightened energy, expected. When the fish does come out, though, it's saying nothing set in stone. The situation that you're in is definitely going to change. This is not permanent. This position you're in, this discomfort you're in, or whatever the heck this reading was about, because I don't even remember now at this point. This is all temporary, and this too shall pass very soon. It's teaching you something very crucial, very important, that if you wouldn't have gone through this, I just feel like this is necessary for the journey that you're on, for the path that you're on. I feel like this lesson, or I feel like there's multiple lessons, honestly, from this whole thing, but it's preparing you for something bigger. And then we have the hummingbird, and that is more of an energy of like returning to the things that rejuvenate your spirit, the things that inspire you, the things that light you up, right? Well, that was what we were saying at the beginning of the reading. So full circle moment, what lights you up? That is something that is connected to your purpose, to your calling, to the reason why you're here, the reason why you're going through all these things. It's connecting you to your purpose that you have always felt drawn to. And it's like with the hummingbird, you're reconnecting to it, you're returning to it. This is the energy of returning to what's familiar, but inspiring, and something you've always loved, okay? Hummingbird definitely tells me if you take a break from something, you'll find your way back. And cobra as advice, this is like saying to shed the dead skin, exfoliate. Maybe you really do need to exfoliate your body. But symbolically speaking, like there's some things in your life that you're shedding, dead skin, dead weight, things from your past, old mindsets, old beliefs, people, habits, all that stuff. And this is also a card of like trust your intuition, like your intuition truly screaming at you. You better listen. You better listen up. And it's going to keep on coming back to you over and over and over again until you get the hint, until you get the memo. Camel, I said that weird. Camel at the bottom. This is really saying to remain level-headed. Camels, they store water in their humps. They go through the most extreme heat and then temperature fluctuation. Cold at night, hot as fuck during the day. And yet they're able to just go on their way, go on their little journey. And it's also a very solo and independent, kind of on their own, right? Or it's showing like you can, whatever it is that you are doing, you're handling this very well considering the circumstances. And it's like, you can do it on your own. or you don't need anybody else to hold your hand. Although, hey, maybe it's nice to have a little hand holding, right? Or pat on the back, a hug, whatever, that extra encouragement, of course. But the camel's like, you can do it by yourself, and you don't need acceptance or approval or praise. You don't need it. You might want it, but you don't need it to be successful. And camel is really just a chill attitude. So it's like remaining calm through the storm. If you can remain calm, oh, look, the lion underneath that, that's your energy. And the zebra. Zebra's all about taking chances, following your dreams. It's a creative energy. Lion is all about like taking the lead. It's literally like, let the lion roar. I feel like in the way that the camel and the lion are looking at each other, it's like, I feel like this is you kind of having, I'm hearing ego death, but that wasn't really what I'm getting from this. I'm feeling this is where you're having some deep contemplations of you, yourself, your journey, what you want for yourself, what you want to achieve in your life over the next couple of days, months, weeks, years, however long, right? I feel like this is where you are coming to terms with some things that are within, things that are very personal that most people wouldn't get or most people wouldn't understand, and they're not meant to. Being your own leader, or being the leader you wish you had in your life. Some of you are taking into a position of like some sort of leader, organizer, some kind of boss position. I don't know. I think we'll just leave it there. All right, this reading, for whoever this is for, I hope this helps. I don't know what I'm going to title it. It's one of those readings. I'll figure it out. But anyways, I love you. Thank you so much for being here and letting me connect with your energy. I am sending you a lot of good vibes your way, and I shall see y'all later. Have a wonderful day and happy birthday. See you next year. Until next year. Bye, Leo.